What's happening, boys? I know a lot of you guys been swiping up on my story asking for like just basic advice to start. I love responding to all you guys, but making a video would probably be a lot easier. I'm gonna try and do this in one cut just to make it simple for myself.
My name's Nico, and we're just gonna basically show you guys what a fucking trading view is, all the above.
Yeah. For
I
for you
blanked on
guys, you're good, bro. For you guys that have like never seen a chart or anything before, when you open up TradingView, this is what it's gonna look like. I mean, your chart might look a little different. Get rid of the red candles, get rid of the green candles. It's bad for mental, in my opinion. I mean, this guy, right? Um, yeah, but I mean, some of you guys don't even know what a candle is. So let me explain that real quick. This is a candle. Every candle's got a wick on the top and a bottom. Some candles don't really have a wick. If it's there, if you can't see it, it's still there somewhere. Lower time frames, like the 1 minute, you're going to see a lot of wicks on every candle. This is just the range that the candle moved when it hit. So the bottom's where it opened, it pushed up, caused this wick, but it closed below it. At some point it opened, it came down here. That's just how candles work. It's the entire range of like where within that time frame of the 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute, 5 minute would have traded. So it's just the volume and stuff like that. There's a whole bunch of tools over here. I mean, you guys have probably seen this 100 times. The entry tool. I mean, just to mark stuff out. You guys seen, you can draw, you can mark whatever out you need to do.
Dick and balls.
Yeah, SMTs, dick and balls, whatever.
Yeah.
Some things like the magnet, like if you are placing lines, it will help you be more accurate. TradingView chart, very simple. Just quick run over for you guys that have literally never seen anything like that before. Nico will dive a little bit more in.
Yeah, so as you guys heard, like Jed was talking about how he said on the 1 minute there was more wicks because every single candle on the 1 minute is smaller and it's a shorter time frame. So, for example, right now we're looking at the Nasdaq, which is NQ1, and every single time frame is basically just a different indication of what's going on at this particular moment. Like as you can see, if we look at the 4 hour chart, you see some really big candles because it's a long amount of time.
Yeah, each candle represents 4 hours worth
Each
of time.
candle represents, yeah. And like for example, the daily, like this whole entire candle is one singular day, which is a whole fuck ton of points and percentages with the market. And meanwhile, if you come down, this is mostly what we'll be looking at: the 15 minute, the 5 minute, the 3 minute, and the 1 minute, which is these candles are literally just 15 minutes per day. Like every single candle, as you see, it's 11 o'clock at the bottom of your screen. Boom, 11:15. Boom, 11:30. And so these kind of just break down what's going on and how is the market trending on this particular time.
So like that's where we get into like uptrends and downtrends. Market,
shit.
yeah, market is a little crazy today. This isn't the best example, I would say. But for example, here, something simple like this. Market's going up, it's going down, it's going up, it's going down, it's going up, it's going down. This is called consolidation. This is just chopping the market. It's easy to see on like a lower time frame, like the 5 minute or something like we're on, where this is an uptrend, that's a downtrend. Pretty self-explanatory. I mean, green goes up, red goes back. What?
Right there, a pretty perfect example of a downtrend.
Yeah, exactly, right here. This is what a big downtrend is. I mean, market's moving down. You might get a pullback up, but it's a lot of resistance. It's clearly not, and then it continues down. That's a downtrend. Obviously, a major move like this is an uptrend. I mean, a 5 minute candle closed, another 5 minute candle closed, another 5 minute, and we continued trending up. That's pretty simple. You never want to trade against the trend. If market's riding, why would you ever trade against the trend? You're not going to beat it. You're not
just
right.
an idiot.
Yeah, you're stupid.
Like,
another important things like based in the time zone area is trading times. You need to know what times of the day to be trading, what times of the day the banks are trading, what times of the day there's volume in the market. London session, don't ever fucking worry about it. That shit is dog shit. The only thing, Asia, this is a big market. It's the second biggest market after New York, so there's a lot of trades to be taken in. Some people do trade it. If you live in the U.S. on the East Coast, it's about 8 p.m. when it opens. But we also use indications during the Asia session to trade our New York session.
Yeah.
So it is a very important aspect of it. They happen from hour 20, which is 8 o'clock, until midnight. And
Yeah, I don't know.
yeah, and then about them. And then if you guys don't know, New York session opens at 9:30 in the morning every day. It goes to about, technically 12 o'clock, but 9:30 to 11:30 is about all you need to trade a day. Once in a while, you should be on the charts before 9:30, anywhere from an hour to 30 minutes before, for New York pre-market, because it does open.
I just wanted to break down one last thing, because this is just a really basic video. Like, we're going to be releasing more.
Yeah.
And
sorry for moving so fast and everything.
Yeah, we're just trying to be like this. I just want to break down more about a downtrend and like how it works before we move on to the next video that gets a little more in depth in this. Like, for example, this is a downtrend, right? A downtrend is basically something that forms and it creates lower lows, right? So as this is moving, it creates the low right here, and then it pushes back down and creates another lower low. And then this right here is another lower low. So that is just validating the downtrend even more. And it goes the opposite way with an uptrend. Here, I'll just mark it out with my fucking drawing tool right here. Like uptrend, boom, it goes up, stalls out a little bit, it creates a high, and it creates another high, creates another high. And then that is kind of the resistance level that price likes to react off of.
Yeah. I'm assuming there was some sort of news-based event here, but let me find you a cleaner example of an uptrend that like happened over time.
Right there.
Yeah, exactly. So right here, we are in an uptrend. Market's moving up. Slight pullback, because that's just how the world works. Market doesn't just go in one. We're making highs and lows.
And price keeps reacting off of it every single level.
So, I mean, if market is trending up, and just because you see this, little pullback here, that doesn't mean market's reversing. That's how trends works. You don't want to just short after all the evidence and facts you have that the charts have given you that we are in an uptrend. You have multiple highs and lows. Why would you ever just gamble against the trend unless there's a much stronger reason?
Exactly.
I think that's going to wrap it up for this video. I mean, we want to keep it basic, simple. I'm just doing this to help you guys out because I know a lot of you guys want to get into trading. It really is stupid simple nowadays with AI.
Holy fuck.
I mean, we barely even touch our charts nowadays. It's stuff so automated. So you need to just know this basic information before you can get into, like, I guess, the complex stuff that's really not that complex and simple to learn.
We'll catch you guys on the next video where we get a little more in depth.
Peace. Yeah.